Battlefield got its first teaser and the announcement of the Battlefield Labs. Actually looks really exciting. Long-term viewers of the podcast and this channel will know that I am a historic Battlefield fan. It was my favourite shooting franchise, whereas Andy was more of Call of Duty. But in recent years, I have drifted, like everyone else, into Call of Duty and have kind of felt a little bit lost with Battlefield. I felt like they lost their way in recent games. And what I really wanted to see is a return to the Battlefields of old. And I have to say, this gameplay teaser has got me a little bit excited. In fact, more than a little bit excited. I was straight away texting Andy going, have you seen this? This does actually look really cool, in the hope that I can convince him that Battlefield is better than Call of Duty. So the Battlefields Lab is a new closed environment made in the pre-alpha state that you can be invited into, you can apply into on their Discord, allowing you to test the game in that pre-alpha stage. They are really keen to do everything they can to get the community involved in the refining of the development of this game to make sure that it is everything that the players want from this Battlefield game. There's a huge focus on bringing the best of what a campaign should be, the best of Battlefield of old, big campaigns, big maps, lots of destruction, lots of vehicles, but not neglecting each one of those points. And by having this massive testing ground in a pre-alpha state, it really does allow like the hardcore, die-hard fans to be involved in that kind of feedback and reiteration loop. So that's just a really cool thing to see from such a huge franchise, from EA as well in general, just a general cool thing. EA also announced that this next instalment of Battlefield will launch before April 2026, that it will launch in this financial year, which means we could potentially see this Battlefield installment launch by the winter of this year, which is kind of historically when we saw them drop in time for that Christmas sales, which could mean that you have a true rival to Call of Duty this year. But, of course, we do have to bear in mind there are some very big games coming out at the end of this year, namely GTA 6, which is supposed to be coming out towards the end of this year, although the time frame from that, I'm guessing, is going to be a little bit fluid. So if that was nailed on, do you think that Battlefield would be delayed into early 2026, into like the January, February, March kind of months? I don't know. It's all a bit fluid yet, but we do know that at least it's going to land in this financial year. So that's kind of exciting for us Battlefield fans as well. Looking at that early gameplay footage and this announcement, it is really exciting. But of course, we do have to kind of temper our expectations a little bit because there's a massively checkered history of Battlefield games, especially recently. So this could equally just suck as well. But I hope it doesn't. And this early teaser of gameplay footage suggests that it could at least be half decent. Hey, you know what's better than that short clip of the news video? The full one. That's right, and you can watch it now for free. All you gotta do is click on this link right up here and you can watch this week's full 128KB news right there. Isn't that nice of me? And hey, whilst you're there, you can leave a little like on the way out. That'd be nice too. I'll see you there.